United States makes no apology, and I make no apology since I wrote it for the legislation you're talking about.
They have seen during this terrible pandemic, when tens of thousands of workers died because they had to go to work, they have seen the billionaire class make $2 trillion more in their wealth.
They finally passed it, they approved it, they got it moving. Our economy is no longer in jeopardy. Those on Social Security are going to be making more money. Let's just say we've got all that information right here in this video. Stay tuned for all this updated information. Hey, what is up YouTube? Welcome back to another show and a Merry December Christmas. I have several favorite Christmas movies that I really like to watch, and today I'm planning on watching Elf. But let me know, what is your favorite Christmas movie? I love the participation. If you're new here, my name is John Muro with True Life Investing, where we tell you the truth and bring you news on things that are happening right here in our own backyard. We do a ton of giveaways. We like to have fun on this channel, and we like to keep it real. There's no sense in telling you things that don't affect you, but we bring the news on a daily basis, things that would affect us as Americans living in this country. So with all of that information, let's dive on the screen so I can show you exactly what is going on. So the House passes the legislation to avert a catastrophic rail strike, provide rail workers paid sick leave. The House overwhelmingly passed legislation Wednesday afternoon that would help avert a freight rail strike the White House fears could cripple the U.S. economy 30 years after Congress last intervened in a looming rail shutdown. Lawmakers also passed a related measure that would provide 7 days of additional paid sick leave to rail workers. The bipartisan vote to avert the strike was 2090-137, while the paid sick leave amendment passed 2021-207, almost entirely along party lines. Both measures now head to the Senate. After the vote, President Joe Biden thanked the Democratic and Republican lawmakers for taking urgent action and prodded the Senate to act fast. Without action this week, disruptions to our auto supply chains, our ability to move food to tables, and our ability to remove hazardous waste from gasoline refineries will begin. Biden said in a statement issued by the White House, "The Senate must move quickly and send a bill to my desk for signature immediately." Biden's urging the House took up the legislation that would adopt a tentative agreement reached in September between union leaders and freight operators. 4 of the 12 unions representing railroad workers since rejected the deal, setting up impending work stoppage. Now, again, I had to dig into this to figure out what in the world was going on. Why was all of those on the railroad going on strike? I mean, literally, seeing this in the news, hearing about it, what was the cause behind it? This thing doesn't just happen, oh, hey, decided we're going to go on strike. No, things have been happening behind the background, and Bernie Sanders is the one who brought this information out. Let's take a watch.
People can't afford their health care costs. We had 85 million Americans who are uninsured or underinsured. In other words, the economy is doing really well for CEOs and billionaires. But for the average American worker, he or she is falling further and further behind. Now, within that broad context of what's happening in the overall economy, let's take a look at what is going on in the rail industry today and why Congress is being asked to implement a union contract with rail workers to avoid a strike that could take place as early as December 9th. And it turns out that when we talk about the extraordinary level of corporate greed in America, there is no better example of that than what is taking place in the rail industry today. They are the purest example of why the American people are so angry at what's taking place in our economy. So if you look at the rail industry today, what you will understand is that this industry has seen huge record-breaking profits in recent years. Huge profits. In fact, in the first 3 quarters, not a whole year, 3 quarters of this year, the rail industry made a record-breaking $21 billion in profit. Further, they have so much money, profits are so high, that the industry spent over $25 billion this year not to improve rail safety, not to address the supply chain crisis, but to buy back its own stock and hand out huge dividends to its wealthy stockholders. In fact, since 2010, and I hope every member of Congress hears this, the rail industry has spent over $183 billion on stock buybacks and dividends.
So look, I get it. Profits are going through the roof and workers are being overworked, being underpaid. So this is where I see a lot of things really causing issues where they want it just to be fair. Look, be fair. Let's everybody help each other out. Let's all win. There's the big guy, the little guy, big guy picture. The big guy shouldn't always win. Let's make it fair to where everybody wins. Again, I'm running for president one day. Would I get your vote? Let me know down in the comments below. I truly believe that those on Social Security, fixed income, low income, it should be fair across the board that everybody gets help. I get it. Student loans would help our students out tremendously. And I'm not saying that they don't need help. But what I'm saying is $10,000 to a student, I think it should be divided 5 to them, 5 to those on a fixed income, disability, VA, survivors, those on a low income, because we need to target more of the people that will help them opposed to just one select group that doesn't help anybody else. So this is where I truly believe that hopefully in time this month would be the month that the Congress could actually pass some stimulus check bills, because January 3rd, that thing's going to change. The Republicans are going to take over the House, and good luck trying to get that done. Not saying that it should be done. What I'm saying is we need to create a system that helps people. Maybe we're not sending out $1,400 checks, but why not $700? Again, that was in the first video. If you want to see that information, then look down in the description below, and that way you'll see that. But looking forward to Social Security, I talked about this yesterday in my last video. A new bill could give seniors an extra $2,400, and this information had just come out. So again, with the cost of living index going up, the 8.7%, to me, that isn't enough for those on Social Security. And if you agree, then smash that like button. So again, like Bernie Sanders is a huge advocate for those on Social Security. If you're on SSI, SSDI, then you understand that you get a certain amount of money every single month and expected to survive based on that amount, whether inflation goes up or down. That's what you're getting. So despite the fact that you need more money, Social Security recipients could get an additional $2,400 a year in benefits if a new bill recently introduced to Congress wins approval, something that seniors would no doubt welcome as surging inflation wipes out their annual cost of living increases. The Social Security Expansion Act was introduced in June 9th, and yet they're still trying to get this bill passed. Anyone who is a current Social Security recipient or who will turn 62 in 2023 would receive a $200 extra increase each month in their check. So this bill is timely for a couple of reasons. First, it allows Social Security Administration announcements earlier this month that Americans will stop receiving their full Social Security benefits in about 13 years without actions to bolster the program. So we've already talked about this. Many people have seen that they're doing things, Joe Biden said himself, doing things so that Social Security will be here for another 75 years. They said that in 2035, Social Security will no longer exist. And Biden said, I'm not doing anything that will cut Social Security or Medicare. In fact, we're going to put things in place that will continue it for another 75 years. So this is positive news for those on Social Security. But what would be even better is them sending you out a stimulus check that would help fight against this inflation. It's not your fault that the prices went up, but it is on the government to make sure that you're getting enough money that you need in order to make it through the month. When you have to decide between paying your rent and your mortgage, paying your car note, to putting food on the table, that's not good, and that shouldn't be the case, especially for our seniors or those on a fixed income. So again, I'm a huge advocate for you guys. I agree with Bernie Sanders. We should figure out a system to get you guys some more money. So I hope that that information helped. I tell you guys, there's nothing like a good laugh. Maybe this might cheer you up.
Why are you smiling like that?
I just like to smile. Smiling's my favorite.
Make work your favorite. That's your favorite, okay?
Okay.
Work is your new favorite.
Fine.
I'm telling you, it's stuff like that that really brings laughter, and it does the heart good. And I hope that I've made your day a little bit better. I hope that that helped. But just know that we love you. We appreciate your love and support for this channel. It means the world to me when you guys comment. I feel like we're really building a huge community here, and I just love to be a part of it. We're doing a ton of giveaways, and if you're new here, if you want to jump in on that, make sure to hit that subscribe button and smash that like button to follow these steps, letting us know that you're the #1 fan to get your name in to win a Christmas gift. Now, I mentioned this in the last video, but I really love to give 10 lucky subscribers a Christmas gift, maybe ranging from $20, $30 gift and down, one per person. Let me know if you want to jump in on that. Like and subscribe. Let me know that you're the #1 fan. We're also giving you another chance to win by participating in the movie quote line. If you want to jump in on that, let us know that you love movies and guess which movie this line came from.
What are you talking about? You gotta get back on duty. You're not a cop.
Yeah, you're right. I got this down the costume shop. But it can't hurt to pretend.
I'm telling you, it's that kind of fun that I love having, love watching movies. So yet again, let us know. I'd love for you to get in on that. And let me know what kind of gift you would like. There are several things, great things that you can find for under 20 bucks that would really make your Christmas just a little bit better. Guys, keep us updated. Let us know about your movie Christmas holiday that you're doing for this month. Stay tuned for more videos to come. Stay warm, stay safe, stay sanitized because I care for you. I love you. I want you to be safe. And until next time, I'm John Muro. Merry Christmas.